In film 2, these committed, inspirational people showed how they were determined to achieve their dreams. In film 3, we continue the journey. Some wineries have taken on projects and really embraced development of the new generation of South Africans.
Well, the Give Me a Chance Trust Fund that we started at Alluvia Wine Estate was an initiative to contribute towards promising young learners within hardship that are able to make a significant difference in the community and in their own lives.
A very interesting background, really coming from humble beginnings. I was born in 1969 in a town called Altis River in Cape Town, and I was one of 6 children, and we started off as a family in a shack. It's an informal settlement, that's what it's called these days.
Stories of oppression are common, however we met many who now tell stories of success.
Okay, what is it? In the past, it was so difficult to say what you feel, to tell how you feel. If there's just one mistake, then you have to get off the farm.
I've personally been empowered by Demisfontein by being given the opportunity to firstly start off as just the wine tasting room assistant, just conducting tastings on a daily basis.
What the trust means to me, it gives me financial and emotional support for whenever I need something from school. I just go to the trust and tell them about it.
I was made marketing and sales manager, which meant not just talking to Thokozani on the estate, but talking to Thokozani off the estate.
When I was in about primary school, I had a lot of dreams. I wanted to become a newsreader, a journalist, I wanted to become a pilot, even a doctor.
The memory starts with Mia at the doorway, and it's chaos in Langa, tear gas everywhere, the streets are grey, there's people running, people screaming, and then all of a sudden just one shot rings out and all is still. That's in my mind. Everybody's still moving, but there's no more sound, and I had this action figure which had a parachute, and at that moment, seconds after the gunshots, I let go, and it drifts to the ground ever so slowly, and at that moment I can remember one tear also rolling down my cheek.
Some of the projects are on a large scale and involve whole villages and schools on the farms, like this one at Tandy.
Oh, there was such a deep relief to be free at last. I think to quote Mandela's words the day he went out of jail, and he said free at last, you know, and that was for me. I think there's a lot of emotion the day that we were able to be called a free nation.
That's what I did. But my family,
what Joseph said is it was very difficult for them because they earned the money they earned was it was peanuts. In the evening, the police van come, take them away, and then you have to pay a fine of 50 rand just to get them released.
And I can still recall that day when I was standing there in the queue. It's a massive queue, Tony, and I was standing there. It was quite cold, and I had a bit of a flu, and I was really not feeling nicely. But I was standing there for 4 hours there, and I wanted really, when I dropped my vote in there, I said, "Thank you. Now I'm a free citizen."
They called my name over the intercom, and I had to come down to the principal's head office, and she told me I was accepted into the trust. I thought to myself, what is so special about me? Out of all the 900 plus minus 900 students, they chose me of all people.
I've seen really bad things there, you know, gang fights and poverty, and really it was harsh times there. But I think through all the love of our mother and our father, really they were carrying us through those difficult times.
I became a shareholder. I now can honestly say I earned a bit of this company.
Tandy is it's one of the black wine companies currently operating, and the idea is to make Tandy 100% black-owned wine business.
And what I must say is that what made that job very easy for me, or what assisted, was the fact that in such a short time, Thokozani has also managed to achieve 2 very prestigious awards.
The general feeling, the people are so happy living and working on Iona right now.